Welcome to another episode of The Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
I pulled in to the harbor so fast I ran aground. Now thanks to the rising flood waters, I can turn this ship around. I can turn this ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. Once you've gone away for a long time, time speeds up when you're slowing down. It's not true what they say, but they ain't lying. I can turn this ship around. 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 It's a hard pill to swallow, with nothing to wash it down. Nothing, no one to follow. I can turn this ship around. I can turn this ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn this ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn this ship around. True story. On my way back from Hollywood, with my tail between my legs, I knew people be wondering if I made good on my promise, what I said I'd do. But I didn't make my marquee mark. I'm not gonna get no sidewalk star. I was in an ad for an amusement park. Served Tom Hanks one night at the bar. Now I know what I am not. Still got no idea what I might be. Glad I gave it a shot. Now I'm looking for a new dream. There was one time I had gotten close, too close to the sun, but my wax wings froze. That audition still fills me with fright, just standing there like a deer in lights. Oh, I knew what I was supposed to say, just turn and point, they went that way. But after over an hour was spent, I was still saying that way they went. Now I know what I am not. Still got no idea what I might be. Glad I gave it a shot. Now I'm looking for a new dream. Sidewalk in my old hometown, I turned the corner and was struck by a sound. It was coming from the Dream Cafe. A saxophone was playing Turn the Page. I started singing and we crushed that song. Everybody, they was singing along. So if you're wondering where I'm off to next, Nashville, I guess. Now I know what I am not. Still got no idea what I might be. I'm gonna give it a shot, this new dream. Welcome to practice, everybody. I'm seeing some requests coming through here on the wire. I'm just grabbing them at random. I saw this with my little eye as it passed by. are falling but can aspire. We can go for what's out of reach, and we might just get lucky, and the stretching is something at least. We are dreamers on pillowed clouds. It's too much trouble to look down. There's a madman wailing out there. There's a rational fear of clowns. So if you see me, I hope you see me shining like it's all gonna be alright. Shining like sunlight, shining like sunlight on a never-ending night. We are empty, overflowing. We are broken, stronger than before. Oh, I might not know where I'm going, but I'm not going back no more. We are not just mother or father. We are not just son or daughter. We are also the great blue heron, standing tall in the shallow water. So if you see me, I hope you see me shining like it's all gonna be alright. Shining like sunlight, shining like sunlight on a never-ending night. That arrangement's getting there. Still not exactly sure about the ending. Double chorus? I don't know. Retard the ending? I'm confused. I felt pretty tight, but I feel like maybe we're not maximizing something there. Great request, though. Thank you. Speaking of requests, let's look at the list here. Let's go in. Gus, you ready? Apparently, the cat is out of the bag. The secret has been revealed. Jeff, I'm not sure how he got the plans or the blueprints. I'm not sure where he got this data, but due to some kind of leak of some sort, it has now been revealed that yes, there is a sub-basement where a lot of the mechanisms and inner workings of the show happen, and Gus is the foreman down there, overseeing a gang of Oompa Loompa-like characters in the sub-basement here. There's a little bit of misinformation with the leak, but the truth was in there, and now the cat is out of the bag. Gus, you can come on out now. He is not interested in coming on out now. All right. Hey, you do you, buddy. just give me the request if you would. Thank you, Gus. Love you, buddy. Oh, there it goes. All right. How does it go? We know the name of the song, but we don't know. We know it's called There It Goes, but we don't know how it gets there, how it goes. Let's see if we can figure it out. been recording in here at night, so a lot of things get reconfigured. I was a little nervous going live about what I forgot to put back to the stream mode. So much for that after school special ending. I was hoping was coming. I was praying was coming. Where frozen hearts thawed by some simple befriending. People believing, guitars are strumming. There it goes, up in smoke. There it goes, down in flames. There it goes. At a fork in the road, there were two that were standing. One that was a knife, one that was a spoon. Have we come full circle? Are we back at the beginning? These are those same hills. That is the same moon. There it goes, up in smoke. There it goes, down in flames. There it goes, up in smoke. There it goes, down in flames. There it goes. Oh baby, hold on tight. We're going for a ride, and we'll probably have to drive right through the night. Right through the night. Right through the night. Right through the night. There it is. Listen out for the lovers who are laughing like children. Look for the listeners. Leave them with a whisper. There's some you must run from, some you'll have to go with them. You might have to step into the fire. There it goes, up in smoke. There it goes, down in flames. There it goes, up in smoke. There it goes, down in flames. There it goes, up in smoke. There it goes, down in flames. There it goes. Yeah, something like that. Glad I stuck with it and found that. Through the night. It's interesting because I'm playing sort of a G over both of them. A G and a B over the A minor and the F, which is counterintuitive. You want to go to the A minor or the F, but no, it's G over both of them. That's it. Ding, ding, ding. Uh-oh. The candle went out. It doesn't know what it is yet. It'll figure it out. You're a candle. Yeah. Bigfoot in the house. What's up? We're cheering on this little candle here. He's got this. In the basement. Ruins and damage. Wow. Sitting here naked, sitting here hooked, wanna get swallowed by an ancient book. Sitting here starving, sitting here stuffed, looking for my diamond, feeling rough, like a scarecrow, in love with a crow. Can't remember if I just don't know. My hands, they tremble like a wind-blown rose. Every day, it's an overdose. But I feel like I'm walking on air, like I'm falling down the stairs in the basement. In the basement. In the basement. Sitting here broken, sitting here healed, sitting here betting down the line I'll know the deal. I've never been a man much for according to plan. Now I'd rather take a chance than make a stand. It's gotta be better than fading like a goddamn flower. Better than sitting there 80 miles an hour. Come on, I need a little hallelujah to get the medicine down. God, if you could do it, put me back on the ground. I feel like I'm walking on air, like I'm falling down stairs in the basement. In the basement. In the basement. sitting here, walking a familiar lane. There's a camera, microphones, everyone's still out of frame. I'm all alone. It's a soliloquy, nobody says nothing. When I say line please and I say cut, but they keep rolling. I got my thumb out, but nobody's slowing, and everybody seems so happy, like they know where they're going. They could all just be acting, there's no way of knowing. But I feel like I'm walking on air, like I'm falling down stairs in the basement. In the basement. In the basement. I love that GIF. What is that GIF? What is that from? Whose logo is that? That's a curious question. Dustin says, is it just me or does everybody's YouTube end up lagging? It seems like every so often I'm able to skip forward 15 to 30 seconds. Well, maybe that's because we're slowing time down. Is that the right math? It appears our experiments have been successful. It is time now to proceed to step 4. Everybody ready? Get into your suits. Here we go. Gus, bring it up for me again if you would. Oh my goodness, there's the littlest flame here. It's holding on. You can do it. You can do it, buddy. You're a candle. Watch this. This will be like a magic trick. Oh, I put it out. Man, they got to design they got to make the better candle. I feel like there's a flaw in the design. Maybe we should pull out the graph paper. Fix this situation. All right, ruins. What do we do with that? Goodness. This song is like the bane of my existence at this point. I sing for people and places, all outer spaces. I travel to castles with kings, sipped wine from the vine in courtyards with pools fed by springs. Now I'm standing in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers. It's so hard. with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers. Up in the stars I sing. Bring me back everything I sing for. I know the feeling of life at its fullest, brilliant just given the chance. I filled the space between heaven and earth with beauty. I danced. Now I'm sitting in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers. Up in the stars I sing. Bring me back everything I sing. Oh, fall. Two more times. Welcome to practice. You see, I was around when bars filled with clouds swelled at the sight of the band. When death was for the dying and life was for the living, and we waltzed to the dawn hand in hand. Now I'm lying in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers. Up in the stars I sing. Bring me back everything I sing. Ended stronger than where we started, so we'll put that in the win category.
Oops. Whew. All right, that grew my brain at least. Magpie wants to know if I ever play Ruins on guitar anymore. Well, every version of Ruins I've ever played has been with you guys, so your memory is probably as good as mine. I'm not sure. I feel like maybe the last time I sang it was on guitar, but I do not recall. I do wonder about, I feel like, there's songs that, I guess I'm just preparing myself for when I'm at a venue. I know like High Sierra, for instance, has that piano in the Troubadour room where they do those late nights. I don't even know if I'm doing one of those, but I feel like, I feel a little weird because there's certain songs like Living Room and stuff like that where like every time it gets requested, I'm playing it on piano because I sort of want it to be on piano. But then if I want to sing that song, like I got a show coming up on May 17th in Harrisonburg. And if I want to do the Living Room there's not going to be a piano. And I will not have practiced it on guitar at all. So I don't know. I don't even know like how to think about that kind of stuff. Definitely don't know how to split those hairs. If I should be breaking it up every other time I do it on a different instrument, I don't know. There's certain songs I really like I definitely prefer on piano, like Sentence to Rooftops, but I don't know. Just thinking out loud here. Let's see. Got The Garden on here. Got Fat King of Gods. God Can't Be Dead. Exploding Pen. There's songs I want to do on all the things. I just can't wait till I get to the point where I can. Well, the fat king of gods, the breaker of bones, owns everything you see for endless miles. And the talk of revolution vanished under stone. The mystic sees trembling and smiles. Liberty's children build prison on prison, try to rid us of violence with bombs. And anyone who goes where the wild wind blows knows where we'd be without our loving moms. I know that might sound too dainty, still I'd repeat it, for even the slightest truth can never be defeated. And it's a far cry at least from the daily deceit that we play, and we play like it's stuck on repeat. Peace has no leaders to play its cards, and peace may pay its own leader's price. But its tomb will be empty as it flows from the bars, ringing true like some good advice. Slowly but surely the world revolves. I think grace just might be her own resolve, and she will dance at every chance aloft till all of the world's problems are solved as the capitalist masturbates, dreaming of Rand, and the philosopher wonders what she won't be when she's dead, and the artist asks God to flow from his hand, and the pacifist asks Hitler, but what if I said, and the journalist keeps her day job, waving like the sea, like a parade of princesses down the middle of Maine.
and the one they locked up for feeling too free. I hope he never stops laughing at those ridiculous chains. From the war on this to the war on that, we spun the frayed fabric of our modern day blues. We're born in a rental, pride from our neighbor, our fears and our fights they label with hues. But what for the child with a dream that comes, that always comes to the innocent heart, the one that says, don't worry, we've always done that which you are about to start. Perhaps destiny's too tedious for tongues wild as these, and freedom's too mysterious when you're down on your knees. But what's been the downfall of all proud societies? Who knows the words? Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Drunkenly, drunkenly. Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Drunkenly, drunkenly. Let's sing it
I got a little lost on that one. Nice.
I keep feeding my fishbowl head. Strange things keep occurring to me. Now looking back on almost everything I ever said, I'm thinking I might not even have to believe for it to be so. Needle to a thread. If I'm not alive, God can't be dead. For it is written, because it's read. When you're riding around in a wheelbarrow, so much depends upon the two strong hands on the wagon. Could be a child's one, radio flyer test flights in the sand. Woo! Look at me go. Needle to a thread. If I'm not alive, God can't be dead. For it is written, because it's read. fish swimming in wine. Eyes wide open all the time. It's a winter's day, but you wouldn't know it for the sunshine. I'm in short sleeves stringing these Christmas lights. Just look at them glow. Needle to a thread. If I'm not alive, God can't be dead. For it is written, because it's red. For it is written, because it's red.
Fun request that was. Hurt my voice a little bit going for it too hard on Fat King of Gods. Man, there was this one time, it was so mystifying, I even reached out to Brad and sent him a link to it. I was like, check out what happens here vocally, where I went for that big note at the end of Fat King of Gods, and I hit it, but it wasn't very loud. It was like a way of singing I had never done before, and I have no idea how I did it. I'm afraid to try it now because of the damage I just did. But just hitting it full bore. But boy, I could even go back in my text messages and find that version. I probably know it pretty quick. But there's this one time I did it, and I hit that, let's sing it drunkenly, please. And it had all the qualities, but it was a lot less effort, and it was very mysterious. And Brad immediately was like, oh, yeah, what is going on there? He said something about Kermit the Frog. Please. But I wonder what that was. I got to know. I got to know what that was. All right, let's see here. Maybe I'll sneak one more in before. Oh, I might be able to get to all these. Gosh, how do we do this, though? Here's a new name in the chat. Welcome, Scrub. I hope you're having a good time out there. Be sure to like the show, subscribe to the channel. Scrub says singing doesn't damage the voice, smoking does. I don't know. You never lost your voice from talking too much? You never screamed your head off at a concert or a game or something and not been able to talk right? I don't know. Basically a sad man playing in a jam band, looking for the happy melody in a minor key. Heaven must be anarchy.
Can a brother give some sympathy? We must be the change we wish to see. Hey, let's do some damage. I've been waiting on this revolution like a little boy on Sunday morning. I've been waiting on this revolution like a little boy on Sunday morning. Basically a madman working on his fiendish plan to have every girl to take over the world. Heaven must be apathy. Can a brother give some sympathy? We must be the change we wish to see. Hey, let's do some damage. I've been waiting on this revolution like a little boy on Sunday morning. I've been waiting on this revolution like a little boy on Sunday morning. Revolution like a little boy on Sunday morning. I've been waiting on this revolution like a little boy on Sunday morning. I've been waiting on this revolution like a little boy Sunday morning. I've been waiting on this revolution like a little boy on Sunday morning. Yeah, something like that. Well, that was a fun practice. Thanks, everybody. You guys are thinking about smoking again, aren't you? Yeah. There's nothing better. I just watched this incredible... I don't smoke anymore unless I do. For the record, I think I smoked one of Lex's butts the other night when we were drinking on here. So that did happen. I do not deny never-ending love for the sport. But, boy, I just watched this great Tom Petty documentary called Heartbreakers Beach Party. If you can get your hands on a copy of that, highly recommend it. I've watched it twice since I saw it. A lot of smoking going on in that thing, I tell you what. I'm not sure. His voice was awesome. Always awesome. Holy moly, he is so good. Oh, we got Brothers Howdy Shell in here. Hey, good to see you guys. Welcome. Just wrapping it up here, looking for the leaving song.
I'm going to be on their podcast next Tuesday, I believe, or 2 Tuesdays from now. On the 13th, they have a podcast. I believe that's on YouTube. Is that right? Is that true? You can share a link here. It'll pop up on our Discord server, I guarantee. But yeah, if you can get your eyes and ears on Heartbreakers Beach Party, it's so good. Cameron Crowe is just following them around for weeks with a camera back in the day, and it's just very candid, very intimate, and behind the scenes vibes and great interviews, great concert footage. Just like, oh my goodness. I went to show Kethra just one scene earlier tonight and ended up pretty much watching the whole dang thing again because it's just so good. Man, dude was so cool. I just can't even get over it. Yeah. All right. Leaving song time. I think I'm going to go with Bigfoot's request. Magpie says Joni Mitchell destroyed her voice with smoking. Yeah, it'll definitely do that. John Prine, when he gets, and right now he's smoking a cigarette, 9 miles long up in heaven. Amen. Magpie says, one of my big regrets, never having seen Petty live. I know, and I was saying the same thing earlier. I was like, God, that would be such a great show to see. And you know, I was the prime age to have caught one of those. Nope. While on my way to walk through the garden, while on my way I stopped in the city. Still wanna walk through that garden someday. I hope that garden will wait for me. I met a man who, looking at my hand, said he could tell I didn't work just by my fingers. I'd be proud to show him these hands now. It's funny how that memory lingers.
Last night I heard the peepers by the pond and a train way off in the distance. I felt like I died on the day I was born and just dreamt this whole life up in an instant. That'll get us out of here. Oh, fun requests tonight. Thank you so much. Great window art. I'll be back tomorrow night like clockwork. You can set your geyser to me. Sync up your sundial. I started a little demo of that In My Chair song last night, just trying to flesh it out a little bit, try to get some insight on what the chorus should be. I think I maybe came up with a better chorus, a way to stick the landing on that idea. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You guys keep up the good work out there. Give them heaven. Be silly. Be honest. Always trust your cape.